In our news headlines for today, a farmer has been charged with radio larceny. A police officer has been mowed down while doing spot checks in Clarendon. The JCF is currently mourning the passing of 2 female police officers. In further news, Orchestra has been arrested during a security operation which was conducted in Kingston on Monday. Our first news story. A farmer from the Trelawney division has been arrested and charged for predial larceny. Police from the Trelawney division have arrested and charged 39-year-old Brown, a poultry farmer and a mason of Bickersteth district in St. James, with breaches of the Predial Larceny Prevention Act and failure to produce an agricultural receipt following an incident on Tuesday, December 15th. Reports from the police are that approximately 8 p.m., law enforcers signaled the driver of a white Toyota Corolla motor car to stop on the Jonestown Main Road in Trelawney. A search of the vehicle revealed 6 bags of oranges on board. Brown, who was the only occupant of the vehicle, failed to produce a receipt for the oranges upon request and was subsequently arrested and charged with breaches of the Predial Larceny Prevention Act. He's scheduled to appear in the Trelawney Parish Court on Friday, January 1, 2020. Our second news story. A police officer was brought down while doing spot checks in Clarendon. A sergeant of the Jamaica Constabulary Force was rushed to the Maypen Hospital in Clarendon on Wednesday after being mowed down by a minibus while conducting spot checks in the parish. It is understood that a team of traffic cops were conducting spot checks along the tollgate main road when the sergeant was hit by a Toyota Hiace minibus as he wrote a ticket. His condition is not known at this time. Jamaica Constabulary Force is currently mourning the passing of 2 police women. Sergeant Marlene Foster Newell of the National Police College passed away on Sunday after having been sick for a period of time. In the next 48 hours on Tuesday, the JCF was again mourning the passing of Constable Nadia Tobias Lynch of the Junction Police Station in St. Elizabeth. She passed away after a short battle with sickness as well. Foster Newell's 18 years of service in the police force was described by the JCF's Central Committee as the epitome of hard work and commitment to law enforcement. Tobias Lynch, who served nearly 9 years in the JCF, has been hailed for her dedication and commitment to the force as well. According to the Jamaica Police Federation, they served with distinction and pride, and they will be sadly missed. A man was arrested and charged following the reported seizure of a .38 dangerous tool and 13 rounds of accessories to match during a joint police-military operation in Oxford Mall, downtown Kingston on Monday, December 14, 2020. The gentleman is 25-year-old Iwan, otherwise called Orchestra, of Henley Road in Kingston 11. Reports coming from the police are that approximately 12:30 p.m., law enforcement officers were on operation in downtown Kingston when Iwan was accosted and searched. The dangerous tool was reportedly found. Iwan was subsequently taken into custody and later charged with illegal possession of dangerous tool and accessories to match. A date for his appearance in court is being finalized by the police. The news: the government of Jamaica is seeking to have those gifts that have been abandoned by their parents to be placed directly into foster care. State Minister in the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Robert Nesta Morgan, has stated that the government is moving to have abandoned gifts placed in an approved foster family or prospective adopter without a delay. The comments were made in response to reports of a young gift being abandoned at the Coronation Market in Kingston on Monday. It is also reported that a homeless person found the abandoned gift at the facility at approximately 7 p.m. and raised an alarm. The police responded and the gift was taken to the Bustamante Hospital. Morgan, who has direct responsibility for the Youth and Information Portfolio has noted that the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, a unit of the Ministry of Education, has activated its processes to address the abandoned gift situation as a matter of urgency. Morgan has stated that they understand the hardship and emotional stress that parents encounter. Abandoning a young gift is an act driven by desperation, and they should be compassionate towards a parent who feels that this is the best option for their young gifts. It is further noted that while the policy of the government is to have young gifts remain with their biological families, there are situations in which this is just not possible. The best interest of the young gift is always paramount. There are existing facilities to receive and take care of abandoned gifts that have been relinquished by the parents at the hospital. However, the child's best interest is placed with an approved foster family or prospective adopter without delay. There are reportedly over 100 approved adopters waiting for the CPFSA to place a child with them. Some have been on the list for as long as 5 years. There are reportedly also several older gifts in state care who may be eligible for adoption. According to Morgan, processing their cases is another party action that the CPFSA has been mandated to address. Young gifts that have been abandoned should go directly into the arms of loving foster families who will care for them while the CPFSA carries out its investigations and seeks to locate the biological family and determine if it is in the child's best interest to be returned to them. Sure, the Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce is calling on local manufacturers to start producing and exporting the world-famous ackee and saltfish, which is Jamaica's national dish. He stated that manufacturers should use the international fame of the celebrated Jamaican meal to increase the island's export and help grow the country's gross domestic product. The proposed canned ackee and saltfish would be in addition to the canned ackee that local manufacturers are already exporting overseas. The dish has been ranked number 2 among national dishes globally by the National Geographic magazine. It is time for us to aggressively increase our production of ackee with vast acreages and ackee orchards and export our famous dish to the world in a ready-to-eat fashion. It was further mentioned that the island's manufacturers should sharply increase agricultural and agro-industrial production to fill an insatiable demand for the Jamaican diaspora, as well as countries with an exotic taste for Jamaican foods. Shaw also said this trust would create wealth for the Jamaican people. He further added that the ministry will be working closely with the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, JAMPRO and the private sector to aggressively develop and expand the value-added food export sector. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the matters that have been discussed in this session. Leave your comments down below and of course, remember to subscribe and share the content. Thanks for watching. Be safe and remain vigilant and enjoy the festive season. Have a great day. Goodbye.